Here's a story from Axios from just yesterday. Biden drops out, endorses Harris. Well, you've seen the news most likely. I mean, I don't know how you escape such massive news breaking across the board. 1 week before this, Donald Trump was shot in the face. So, man, I'd appreciate a day of just chilling, but we ain't going to get it. So as Joe Biden announces that he's going to, where do we have the letter? Here we go. Announces that he's resigning in a letter posted to his personal account with a suspect looking signature, which some people are saying is not a signature. I don't know if it is, but there's no official letterhead. He's saying, over the past 3.5 years, we made great progress as a nation, et cetera, et cetera. I'm not going to read the whole thing. He says, it's been the greatest honor of my life. And while it has been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term. So the Biden HQ Twitter account, X account, is gone. It is now the Kamala HQ. It is as cringe as you can get. She gave a speech in Wilmington, Delaware, that was one of the most off-putting speeches I've ever seen. I don't get why everybody was just laughing the whole time. It's the strangest thing. Biden tried to run this campaign of old man seemingly angry yelling at cloud. Okay, when you get someone like Trump, he's an old guy, and he goes, look, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. We've got to do it. It's going to have to happen. It's like a stern and serious figure. Joe Biden did I'm so angry, and it's like, are you really? And then Kamala Harris just laughs at everything. So she's officially been nominated. Endorsed. The Clintons have endorsed her. It looks like she may be the nominee. I'm not entirely convinced, but I'll just give one last shout out to all of the fans of Timcastirl who, and we didn't give any financial advice, bought shares in Kamala Harris on Predict It and made a lot of money.
I think the Democrats at the formerly Biden headquarters are laughing because they would like to be crying. I think this is really not the outcome that most of them wanted. Kamala Harris was a left of Biden candidate when she ran in 2020. She wasn't even polling that well then. The only thing that I see about her from Democrats online is this coconut tree line. Like, did you fall from a coconut tree? Which I guess is the only witty thing she said in the last 5 years. So
witty?
It's not witty. This is the closest they can get with Kamala Harris.
Relatively speaking for her.
This is what they have to cling on to. Yeah. I think part of it is Democrats have always been the party of fall in line immediately. And so that's why you're seeing this circling the wagons. We're all going to endorse Kamala because we're effective. They're very much effectively out of time. There's 1 month until the DNC. They're talking about holding the virtual confirmation process. And then there's 106 days until the election.
And not just that, but also the party of identity politics. Yeah. Let's be honest. She's a DEI hire. And that's exactly why she's there, because she's going to play the black card.
Or the Indian or Jamaican.
Or all of them. The woman card. Yeah.
Yes. But Joe Biden said it outright. And it's funny because the Democrats get offended, like, don't you call her a diversity. But Joe Biden said this. He said, I am going to choose a vice president who's a black woman. Mm-hmm. And they were like, okay, have you considered choosing someone who's qualified to be vice president?
No. Qualifications are out of the roof with them. And let's not forget that Joe Biden said, if you're not black, if you're not voting for me, you ain't black. So let's go back to that one.
Well, Kamala's not voting for him now, so whatever that means.
I don't think Biden's arm can move like that with the signature. Like he was even saying early on in his administration when he was signing all the executive orders, I don't even know what I'm signing right now. Like, I don't think his arms can do that with a signature.